What is up, people? Back for the next Beyond Earth video. We are still playing our ICS game. Ignore that. So let's get right back to it. So this is part 4. So we had a shaky start, but like I said at the end of part 3, I think we can now kind of assume that we're going to have a pretty solid game. And as long as we don't let war bone us, I think we should be doing alright. But the first thing we need to do to make sure war doesn't bone us is set up some defenses, which we should be able to do since a lot of our outer cities are getting done with their trade routes. They will be able to build some units for defense. I'm going to go here just to make sure the outpost gets done quickly. That was the first trade convoy, so we'll build a second one. That was their first trade convoy, so I'll have them build a second one, or I think it was. If not, we'll find out. Limiting food would be nice, so we are going to go with production. It looks like they're starving, aren't they? Nope. 13 turns until Citizen 3. Alright, they're doing okay. They might need a farm, but I don't think they will. They got two food there. You know, if they really need one, then we'll just build them a vivarium. But we will see. Right now, my biggest thing is still I want to get a couple more cities up over here to prevent Brazil from expanding that way, and then make sure that all my border cities here have a couple defensive units just in case they decide to come at me. After that, I can just expand freely toward the back. Gonna build a road to connect this new, well, it will be a city soon. We did just get transcendental math, so the transcendental equation will come shortly after. So what do we want next is the question. Not really an array. No, maybe. That would give us a lot of science. But I'm pretty sure they have a maintenance cost. Let's see what's around. Alien sciences would give us xenomass wells. We don't really need those right now either. Photo systems would give us solar collectors, which is nice. But we'll see. We'll see. Just kind of look at all the tier 2 techs right now. Bionics labs, Q, bio wells would be nice at some point, so maybe we'll get that. But actually, I want to get maybe not right now. I don't know. I'm thinking. Give me time. Construct mag rail. Is it the second level in supremacy that makes mag rails not cost any energy to maintain? Yes. Or no, level 3. So we gotta get some supremacy before mag rails are free. So we will get tactical robotics for the supremacy point, and because CNDRs are pretty strong for this point in the game. A couple of those defending our cities will be great. I actually need to remember to get my covert ops up and running next turn. So I'm pretty confident about this game. I mean, that may sound cocky, but hey. Alright, they finished their second trade convoy. So now that the health and that stuff's done, I'm actually gonna let my cities build their own defenses. So we're gonna give you a ranger, because you are on the border. I'm gonna remember to do this now. First thing I always like to do with my covert ops is to establish a network. It's an easy operation, and it kind of helps with some of the other ones. Choose production in this city that just came up. Actually, what I want to do first, because I have so much gold, is I am going to purchase. Like, I want to just look at this. So first off, our clinics would take 40 turns to build, but let's buy all this stuff immediately. Let's buy a trade depot, and then we'll buy its 2 trade convoys. So we got 1 and 2. Immediately, 14 turns. Well, that's a worker, sorry. 14 turns for a clinic. So, and then when we start the trade routes, let's see just how much more that drops. Alright, our farm is finished. There's no real tiles to improve at the moment. Actually, I did want to give this city a farm, didn't I? Out of the kindness of my heart. Because they're only at 2 and I do want them to be a little higher. We're going to have you trade. You won't get anything from trading with them, so let's not do that. I could trade down, but I'd rather focus on production and my in-cities. Alright, we connected it, so now we're going to get the titanium. Production, please. Wait, wasn't that their second trade route already? Yeah, we don't need to build another one here. We're going to build... We already have a ranger. So, we'll build a marine for some defense. I really, honestly, if I get this entire northern continent, I shouldn't even need to go to war. Sorry, we're going to settle what lands we please. You're going to have to get over that. But if we get that whole northern part, we shouldn't really have to go to war that much. Because we'll have a decent amount of land. But I mean, we'll see how greedy I get. Alright. What are you building? You are still building health objects. I want to try to make sure each one has a connection with the capital, because then my capital will have so much production it won't even be funny. And maybe that's really what I need to do, is just make sure my capital has production. I think we'll try that method. So we're going to trade with Citadella. Get that science. I think I'm going to try that tactic of having one trade route with my capital per city, and then one trade route to the outside for gold. We will see how that tactic works. I figured that would happen because when we expand rapidly, we tend to piss off a lot of people a lot of quickly. Not much we can do about it, though. It's kind of the point of the strategy. They finished their ranger. I'm actually going to get an ultrasonic fence, not because I need a ton of them, but because I want to be able to grab the bonus that lets my trade routes be unaffected by aliens. And we need at least one for that. We're going to siphon energy. Since we can't siphon science from anyone yet, just siphon energy. Give us a little more of an economic boost. Yeah, with 54 gold per turn, building 2 convoys and a depot in our new cities should be next to nothing. Our next one's probably going to go right there to keep with the pattern. There is a trade route, there is a... Totally lost my train of thought because of those messages. I'm not reading them, but the little dinghy took my train of thought away. There's a siege worm right there. That's what I was thinking, so I'm going to have to be careful how I send this colonist in. I think I'll send him down to this city first, and then go up and around. Alright. Could get the transcendental equation going, but I want to make sure everything's all set everywhere else. So... I don't know where my train of thought went. It does that a lot, I've noticed. I think we should be all set for defense at the moment. We don't really need another worker, so let's pump out another colonist.
Your village was
Yes,
ever...
if we can make friends with people, that'll make war less likely. Yeah, a city not there, a city right there, and then another city up here on this tile will pretty much seal off this top continent for us. That'll be nice. using the trade routes, as we should be. I feel like there's probably another alien nest in this area somewhere. Alright, you finished that. Look at that. Cyto Nursery, 4 turns. That's way less than the 40 we started with. So we'll grab our health buildings and then we'll work into some other stuff. I did say I'd build the city a farm so that it could grow correctly. Let me just make sure. Okay, it is using that tile. That's good. And this city should be using every tile available to it. So, all my tiles. This capital needs to have as many tiles as possible in order for it to be effective. But if I have all my cities connect a trade route here, the production should be through the frickin' roof anyway. So,
what's ours is yours.
I don't like giving out favors. I'm sorry this has caused a divide between us, but get over it. You're way over there anyway, so you're not going to do me any harm. Yet. Send Dora into the wilderness. Quest decision. Oh. I do want to focus on supremacy, so we're gonna work on that. I'm still gonna go for a contact victory, obviously, but alright, looks like we finished our health buildings. We'll grab the old Earth relic just to grab everything nearby for tiles. I like the way this is going, I'm not gonna lie. ICS was something I did a lot in Civ 5 before that Brave New World came out. I was a big one of those Gods and Kings Mayan people, so... It's good to see that it's working. Alright. Like I feel like I can smell another alien nest in there somewhere. That fruit should be plenty of food for this colony, so generators all around. Like I said, leave them around 3 or 4 and then continue with other things. More production is fine, but I'm actually going to focus on science for most of these because I want to get my science up. Engineer energy crop, supremacy. Alright. Give that a turn.
What's ours is yours.
Yes, I would like to work together. We will build the transcendental equation soon, but like I said, ICS is our big strategy here. And we can't even do anything with the transcendental equation until later. I'm telling you guys, there's a nest here. There's a crashed satellite, but that's not what I'm looking towards. We received an encrypted transmission. Wants me to do stuff in Mandira. Maybe I'll do that, because I like to mess with things. Build an expedition at the crash site. So I'm going to need to grab an explorer really quick. So I can do that. Build a petrochemical plant in my capital. Destroy 2 alien nests we're still working on. So let me work on some of these quests. Let me send one of my guys to Mandira. Well, I'll wait till they're done with what they're doing, but we do need an explorer because we want to grab that crashed satellite. Alright, they have their farm. They should be able to grow just fine now. Let's grab this copper. I did build another colonist, as was planned, so that one's going to go... I'm going to send it through Juanilla, whatever that's pronounced. They are going to try a similar thing as us. I told you they were going to go north. I called it. They're not going to beat us up there. I have no doubt in that.
What's ours is yours.
But it's a good thing we didn't wait any longer, or we'd have a war to contend with. can definitely see they want that land up there. Though they usually stay within 4 tiles of their capital, so... That's where my city's going. Unless those aliens kill me. Which would suck. But I haven't pissed them off yet, so I don't see why they would. For now, I'm going to grab an auto plant for extra production and trade routes. You finished a marine. So I think you're pretty set up defensively for the moment. So we'll do a recycler. No, that's not a recycler. I wanted a recycler to get you a little more production. Change production. I'm normally going to probably do science buildings, but if it takes too long to build those buildings, I'll do a production building instead. You're done with your old Earth relic, and you don't need defense, so we're going to start you right off on a laboratory. And I'm going to give you an old Earth relic now, too. Alright. I'm actually going to have them heal up. And I'm going to have you go down here and go on alert, just in case Brazil decides to declare war on us. This final trade vessel... Oh, this is the same one we had. Go to Magan to get us some gold. And we'll start getting this satellite. Alright, now there's either one of two ways this is going to go. Either the Brazilians are going to use their city next turn and totally mess with my strategy, or they're going to try to go somewhere else, which is going to take more than one turn, and then I'll be able to get my city. Or the aliens will kill my colonist. But I haven't pissed them off. There's no alien nest nearby. So, alright, they're not going to get their city this turn, and they are not going to attack me this turn. So, GG, Brazil. You're not getting any of my land. Alright, we're going to immediately connect the two. I don't know where they're trying to go. Let's see here. 2 population for new founded cities, +1 production for basic resources, +2 energy from any population acting as a specialist. That one's pretty nice. I think I'll go just to get that one. And then we're going to actually work on our science. Alright, this was what we wanted for the ultrasonic fence. Our trade routes will no longer be impeded by aliens. I don't know where Brazil thinks they're sending that scout. But what I can do, just to ensure that nothing goes wrong, I'm going to buy this tile. And then I'm going to buy this tile. That makes a barricade. Brazil will not be able to pass through that area now. Which means even if they were trying to get up there to connect the city, they will no longer be able to. Which means this area is literally sealed off now. The only way they can get up there is through this giant cloud of aliens, which I don't think they're gonna do. So I have essentially sealed off the top of my continent successfully. And really the biggest ones at risk for war is definitely this city right here. And Huanli, however you pronounce that, is at a pretty big risk for war too. But they will both be defended soon.
It has been
We got
said.
tactical robotics, got a point in supremacy. We now have 1 in each, but that works. Is that actually where I wanted that road? Not at all. I'm going to get rid of that road. That was not what I intended it for. Alright, they got attack jet. So they are pretty well defended now. Pharma lab for you. Alright. I'm going to grab... Is it this one? City defense, city hit points. there's a rocket battery, and then there's the defense perimeter. That one gives my city more hit points. 3 range for it. We're gonna do this one for now. And then my border cities can get a little more defense. Because I feel a war coming. Not sure how I'm going to get my city through all these aliens. I suppose I could build an ultrasonic fence there or buy one. I actually do have another idea. Alright, we're going to clear the road here because I didn't mean to actually put it there. And for now I want to get you up to this new city. Alright, what I want to do, I'm going to build another explorer. And I think explorers can overlap colonists. If they can't, then that sucks. But if they can, then I can put my explorer over my colonists and the aliens can't touch it anyway. Some place is starving. Nich. This place. That's okay, it's at 6 anyway. I don't mind if it loses a couple people. Alright, I want to send... Since I'm trading with you, I'm going to reassign this guy to Mandira because one of our quests wants us to steal from them. Alright, we're going to try to steal some science next. And more energy. Our trade vessel... Oh, they're starving because we took away that. Yes, I actually understand. Gonzorig is only at 3, so I'll pump him up to 4. Alright, they finished the expedition there. They do have another one, but I'll just have them reload while they're here. I believe the crashed satellite I need to harvest is up here. I do want to get this derelict settlement, though. Alright, this is all healed up. They do have another expedition module, so I'll probably grab this crashed satellite. They made it to Mandira, so let's establish our network. Alright. Built our explorer. We'll take our recycler since it'll only take 1 turn, and then we'll probably build the transcendental equation. Here, we will grab a network. Get our science up. And you are going to build a road up here where I originally wanted it to go. You're going to go to this city. And the new explorer, let's test it, it can hover over the colonists. Alright, so he can go over and guide my colonists through those aliens and I won't have to worry about it dying. Our explorer has reloaded its module. We'll go over here to do an expedition at the settlement, which was actually just the one we killed in the first video. Funny how that came back to give us more stuff. And once I get the city over here, this is for certain sealed off, and I will just simply start expanding out that way. Defense grid up. Alien being a pain in the ass on the crashed satellite, but once it moves, I'll grab it. What is this? This is a hill. So we'll put a mine there. Why not? Mine. You finished your road, so we're going to put the next road right here. And I'm not going to send you out until the explorer gets there, just in case. Dossier delivered. That was what my quest was. Alright. Penoption. All military units receive +1 sight. Tempting, but my main thing right now is this equation. Alright. So we got our defense grid. Now we also need, I believe it's a laser comm satellite, or is it a deep space telescope for the contact victory? Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it's in this area. We do need hypercomputing. No, we don't. That looks like what we need, but it's not. I lied. I'm sorry. Does that make me a terrible person? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Mag rails would be nice eventually, because when we get to level 3 of supremacy, it'll be free. That was the word I'm looking for. Deep space telescope is what we need for contact victory. I knew that. Not really. +1 energy from generator. I'm actually going to grab organics, because A, that gives us more gold, and B, we can get a solar collectors afterwards, which would give us even more gold. +1 trade route from auto plants, +1 energy. Trade routes all day. That'll actually change our build order for cities a little bit, because what I might do is build... Well, we'll figure it out. We'll see. We'll see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We received an extra covert agent because of our quest being done. Sweet. We found an alien nest, which we're going to take to finish our other quest. Build a road to connect our settlement outpost thing. What else does this need? They finished their other thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build... No, actually, before I build the third trade route, I want to make sure these guys are defended. So we'll get a ranger and start defending this place first. Alright, so we'll assign this one back to Magan. Actually, hold that thought. Our capital has some intrigue, so we're actually going to put them there. Some defense. No one is idle. Oh, maybe you are. Alright, Siphon Science. We're not doing too bad, I don't think. Maybe I'm missing something very key, but so far the ICS isn't doing too bad. I don't think we're in, like, first place yet, but I assume if we grab all this land, we'll be doing alright. We already have enough to buy 2 cities worth of trade routes, so... And every, what, 12 turns we have enough to buy another one, so... Alright, we're gonna grab this, and then we'll grab the alien nest right after. Alright. Road here yet? Nope. Alright. Road it up. Alright. You're on the edge, so we're gonna give you a defense perimeter. We're going to give you a recycler to increase your production. Explorer units gain another expedition, or +1 science from laboratories. Well, I think we're going to do the +1 science from laboratories. We do have a pretty big science penalty because of our massive amount of cities we're going to be having, so the more science the merrier. We have 2 expeditions anyway, so we'll grab them both. This one's right here, so we'll get it first. Then we'll grab that satellite and finish that quest. We're not doing too bad. The Explorer should be... There it is. It is there this turn, so I can now lead my colonist up to its settling spot without the aliens taking it. I feel like there's another alien nest up there. Maybe they just don't despawn. I know there was one up there earlier. Alright, we'll move you this way. Colonist needs to be following behind. You can go one more. The alien nest is back, and it is actually right where we were going to settle our city. So that explains that mess. Well, and that's good that we didn't move our colonist first, because with our explorer right on top of our colonist, they won't be able to take it. Alright, Ranger is up and running. I want to get you one melee unit. We do need a couple more workers. But for now, get you a Marine, attack jet, and a couple other things, and then you will be pretty well defended. For now. Doesn't look like anyone's planning to go to war with us, but I'm sure Brazil's thought about it, considering we've stolen their land. Not that it was ever their land, but hey. Alright. Take the next step. We're not that close to the alien nest, so they shouldn't hurt my worker. It's usually once you get within 2 tiles that they start getting a little aggressive. Alright, that expedition's done, so we're gonna get this crashed satellite next. Still need to come prepared with a story. But none right now. Pretty intently focused on this strategy. It's not doing too bad yet. I am not going to shoot with that city because that is only going to piss them off further. We'll have them heal up while we wait for that alien to move, get this crashed satellite. That really just instantly happened. Or no, that was the one from down lower, I think. Alright. Connected with the capital. And then this place should have its trade routes being used. It says 0 of 2 though, I don't know why. I don't like that it says 0 of 2. Why is that? Oh, we get trade convoys then. If you're lying to me, I'm going to be pretty sad. Alright, this city just came up. Give it an old Earth relic, and then we'll buy it. The standard issue for every city, which is Trade Depot, Trade Convoys. Trade Convoy 1, Trade Convoy 2. And, alright. Quest decision. Grant them refuge or let them settle on their own. Since we're going for supremacy for our main affinity, we will let them take refuge. Oh, we did finish that one immediately, okay. We'll have to look at that quest to see what we need to do next. We do need more workers, though. We have a lot of open tiles. Alright, trade convoys done. As always, one goes to the capital. And one will go somewhere else. Alright, we can now take this nest.
Every day I think of Earth.
Alright, we did get a point in purity because we finished that quest. We got 16 energy. I don't really like settling on a resource, but that's part of the pattern, and we're not really using Harmony much anyway, so it's fine. Alright, we already have a connection to the capital. So, gold it is. Citadella, give me gold. Alright, our second trade convoy for this city. Like I said, we're already connected to the capital. So this one will also go to Citadel. I don't like sending them all to the same capital, but that gives us a lot of money, so I'm going to do it for now. 10% worker speed, food from cyclers. Definitely going with worker speed on this playthrough. speaking of which, we do need more workers. Um, since most of our gameplay will be defensive, we'll do 5% heal when not embarked, because we're not really worried about ranged attacks, since most of our rangers will be in cities. I'm gonna send you out to the right side. Expedition completed. What did we get? And information from observations in orbit, which your expedition team relayed immediately to your scientists. They were able... Okay, alien ethics is now pretty helpful. I dropped my mouse. Oh, darn. Where'd you go? Way over
Life
there.
is an inherently depreciating asset.
Alright, we're back. I'm sorry about that. Oh, we're running out of time, too. Shit. Turn 115. We'll call it. There's an alien nest here. It's mine. I'm being an asshole and taking all these nests. I don't know how long these covert ops have been done, but anything's possible. Steal some more science. Steal technology is easy, and recruit defenders, or defectors, is easy. I prefer to steal tech, though. A little easier. And I like tech. Alright. The transcendental equation is done. Step 1 of our contact victory is complete. Damn mouse. Stop. Alright, well, whatever. While I grab this mouse... Man, these things always fly. We are going to do something. What city is this for? I'm distracted right now. This is for our capital. Alright. We don't need a mass digester. Pretty sure about that. We'll build a thorium reactor, just get a little extra gold per turn. Not that we really need it. And then we'll start shitting out more cities. Organics is done. Might get photo systems for the solar collectors. But let's also work towards astrodynamics. This does give us a production building, a big health building, so that's not bad, and astrodynamics will give us what we need for our next step in our contact victory. Colonist, please. Build your settlement. Yes, I know the Xenomass will be it's gone. There we go. Alright. And I know we already took out the alien nest, so I'm gonna put this... I know this is taboo, but I'm gonna put the Explorer on automated. It can't be killed by anything but miasma at this point, so... Alright, we got some more supremacy. We have finished the transcendental equation. I know, I was there. Always keep one connected to the capital. And next turn. Yeah, I think at this point I'm just going to put my Explorers on automated because the miasma is the only thing that can kill them. And I really don't want to micromanage them. I already have a bunch of cities I have to watch after every turn, so... Yeah, no. If you want to be pro, you should micromanage your Explorers, but I'm only on the Vostok difficulty. If I was playing on my normal difficulty, maybe I would, but... Yeah, no. So, I said I would spam more colonists, so that's what I'm going to do. One turn for pretty much everything here. I like that. We're not going to be able to build colonists that fast, but... We'll build a couple more workers to get tiles improved. You are on the edge. We're going to give you a defensive perimeter. Dora needs to get out of the miasma so she can heal. There's another crash satellite that you can't do anything about. I really want to put my worker on automated, but I don't think that's a smart idea at the moment. I want to put generators pretty much everywhere. Trade convoy. Have you finished? You already have one with our capital. And I'm sick of sending them to Brazil. Actually, no, it's fine because they don't get any science from it, so I don't care if they get a little extra gold. We have one to the capital. We'll send one to you. More gold. We are at 91 gold per turn. That means every 6 turns we have enough to continue our city growth. Put a marine here for defense. And this will be our last turn for this video. This one's a little longer than the other ones because I lost track of time. Whoopsie daisy. I'm delighted to see the robust exchange of goods. I bet you are. Because we're going to win this shit. Aliens roaming around. I don't intend to shoot them though. Alright, Explorer done. Like I said, I don't want to pump out too many, or not Explorer, but that thing. Colonist. We'll decode the signal. Maybe I'll start having some of these other cities pump out more cities. Build a defense perimeter here. It is technically a border city. And it is the only one standing between that side of the continent and our capital. So it should probably be decently defended. I know there's an alien, but I don't really feel like killing it. It didn't do anything. It was just walking along. More generators, please. Alright, our next colonist is up and running. And our next city, we could go in more to Faraxite up. I do want some Faraxite. I could put a city here to get that Faraxite immediately, but that would just piss off Brazil even more. So I think I'm gonna go right on that Xenomass is where my next one in the pattern would be. And again, I know I'm killing resources, but I'm not gonna be using Xenomass all that much. If you really want to be pro again, you can avoid the resources and just have them. But I mean, I'm not too worried about losing Xenomass. I don't think there's much I can build that uses it anyway. If it was on Faraxite, that'd be one thing. But where we're not going for Harmony right now, I'm not all that concerned. Actually, I can't have this guy go all the way over there by ocean, can't I? Colonist, travel. Alright, someone finished something. You finished what you were doing, so steal some science. This worker is, in fact, done. We'll go over here to keep building along this area. I totally said I would finish last turn, and I got distracted. Damn it. Alright, so this will be the last turn. I keep doing that. I need to get good. Alright, grab a recycler for more production. Did you just finish? No, you were building the Earth Relic. Okay. We'll give you a clinic then. Alright. Free maintenance from networks, culture from networks. I'm going to do... well, we're not really building a ton of networks. So, you know what, we'll do the extra culture. We have a little bit of gold per turn that can put up with it. I think. We may live to regret that, but it won't be a big thing. Trade convoy. Are you trading with the capital? Nope, you need to be doing that. And then that alien is still nearby. If it's not gone next turn, I will probably kill it just because it's irritating me. I'm not taking my next turn, I remembered. That is the end of this part of the guide. Please like and subscribe if you found this enjoyable and you want more content. Leave comments with constructive tips for other players and what other types of games you would want to see, and I will see you in my next video. Don't let that siege worm kill you.